children. Let us revise the first lesson once again. Chemical reactions and equations. So what is chemical reactions? During chemical reactions, chemical composition of a substance changes or new substance are formed. Chemical reactions can be written in chemical equation form, which should be always balanced. So balancing equation, everything we were seeing for past 2 weeks. The next one is types of chemical reactions. So what are the types? Combination reaction, decomposition, displacement, double displacement, and redox reactions. So combination, we know a single product is formed from 2 or more reactants. Here given an example, when magnesium reacts with oxygen, it gives magnesium oxide. Next is decomposition reaction. A single reactant breaks down to yield 2 or more products. Actually, this decomposition is just opposite to combination reaction. So lead nitrate, when it is heated, it gives lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide, and oxygen. Next is electrolysis. So when water undergoes electrolysis process, it can be dissociated. It can be decomposed into H2 and then O2. Photochemical reaction. So AgBr, silver bromide, undergoes decomposition to give silver and then bromine. Next is displacement. One element is displaced by another element. So Zn can displace copper. So ZnSO4 plus Cu. Next is double displacement, exchange of ions between reactants. So both the things will exchange here. So AgNO3 plus NaCl gives AgCl plus NaNO3. And redox reactions, finally, both oxidation and reduction takes place simultaneously. Okay, so these things you are asking doubts, so I am explaining it again. Before that, what is exothermic and endothermic? Exothermic reaction, a chemical reaction in which heat energy is evolved. Okay, evolved or liberated. And endothermic, a chemical reaction in which heat energy is absorbed. Okay, for both the things the equation is given, which we have seen it already. So next is redox reaction. So in redox reaction, both oxidation and reduction undergo simultaneously. So we should know what is oxidation and what is reduction. So what is oxidation? Addition of oxygen, removal of hydrogen, addition of an electronegative element, removal of an electropositive element, and loss of electron. All these things are definition for oxidation. And reduction, removal of oxygen, addition of hydrogen, removal of an electronegative element, addition of an electropositive element, and gain of electron. So all these things will define. So what is redox reaction? Those reactions in which oxidation and reduction occurs simultaneously are called redox reaction. Now what do you mean by this oxidizing agent? The substance which give oxygen or substance which removes hydrogen. And reducing agent is the substance which give hydrogen or removes oxygen. So now let us take one example. CuO, that is copper oxide, reacts with hydrogen to give copper plus water. Here if you notice, CuO is reduced to Cu, that is removal of oxygen. So CuO is reduced to Cu. And H2, addition of oxygen. So H2 is oxidized to H2O. Now what is the oxidizing agent here? CuO, because that is reduced to Cu. Okay, that is the agent, so it is oxidizing agent. And H2 is the reducing agent. The substance which get oxidized is the reducing agent. So H2 is oxidized here, so that is the reducing agent. Next one is When hydrogen sulfide reacts with chlorine, it gives sulfur and hydrochloric acid. Here, H2S is oxidized to sulfur and Cl2 is reduced to HCl. Here Cl2 is the oxidizing agent. So the substance which get reduced is the oxidizing agent, and substance which get oxidized is called reducing agent. So here H2S is oxidized and that is the reducing agent. Okay, oxidizing agent and reducing agent is just opposite. So this effects of oxidation reactions in our daily life, if you see, we can take corrosion. So we know it is an undesirable change that occurs in metals when they are attacked by moisture, air, acids and bases. So corrosion, this rusting of ion, the formula will be, I think this question only have asked in last test. So it is hydrated iron oxide, that is Fe2O3.X H2O. And corrosion of copper, the formula will be CuCO3.CuOH twice, basic copper carbonate. All these things are important question. Corrosion of silver, it is Ag2S, silver sulfide. Corrosion of aluminium, it is aluminium oxide. And finally it is rancidity, undesirable change that takes place in oil containing food items due to the oxidation of fatty acids. So what are the preventive methods? Adding antioxidants to the food materials, storing food in airtight container, flushing out air with nitrogen gas, and then refrigeration. Okay, thank you children.